Hi, my name is Alain Olivier. Prisoners see pet song Sam Sam. I've spent 8.5 years behind the walls of Klong Prem and Bangwan prisons, namely from 1989 to 1997. It is in exchange of a guilty plea that my sentence to death was commuted to life imprisonment, and I thereof managed to avoid capital punishment. Having spent 8.5 years of my life behind the walls of a Thai prison, I personally experience how it feels to be chained and shackled 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for months and years. Due to my time spent behind the walls of a Thai prison, I'm now able today to speak firsthand about the conditions found within Thai prisons, as well as the physical and psychological damages prisoners may suffer from after only a very short period of time behind the walls of any of the prisons found in Thailand. This message is a message of awareness for the population of Thailand as well as for the government of Thailand in order to make them understand that people inside prison in Thailand are also human beings and that deserve proper treatment. 8.5 years in Thai prison is not something I wish to anyone, and surely nobody wish to see any loved one over there. It's a simple fact that today Thai prison may count over 257,000 prison is very indicative of the situation, knowing that people are crowded and crowded and crowded. Many people get sick. They get sick even on the weekend or even at night. But Thai prison, as it is, they don't have any hospital or clinics open at night or during the weekend for the lack of doctors. It cannot be when you crowd up in thousands of people inside a prison. These people need a minimum if they want to survive all the ordeals that living in prison may bring them. Sleeping on a concrete floor where there is no toilet, really, no shower, where you can have clean water. Of course, many things have improved and changed over the last decade or so, but did it really change for the best? Perhaps not when we look at all the images that we can find on the net. I'm not addressing all these things as a reproach to you. To the contrary, my message is to be constructive. I'm looking for solution. I'm looking for answers. I'm looking for the good of all these people because I've been there myself, and I cannot accept to see these kind of treatment being imposed to people and to prisoners. Giving better condition to all prisoners should be a solution. It is a known fact throughout the world in our society that when people are being treated fairly and people are living through proper treatment on a daily basis, that in the end they will be more productive, whatever may it be at work or it could be at school. Like all the prisoners who are going at school could be more productive in their studies while they're waiting to get a degree before getting out and being released and to have work. It's the same thing with all the rest. Some programs may be efficient, but they need to be applied and they need to work. Improvement goes with small actions. Improvement goes with small things. But to do small things and to see these things going forward, the Thai government and all the representatives need to take actions. As it is, I know all the hurdles are plenty for the Thai government if they hope to achieve a minimum in order to ensure that all prisoners will get proper treatment. But despite being plenty, these hurdles are only hurdles. They are ways and means to go around or over them. Words do not suffice anymore. Actions need to be taken. As Lord Buddha said once, an idea that is developed and put into action will be always more important than an idea that only exists as an idea. I'm sure all of you Thai people can understand this. I'm sure all of you will understand the importance to ensure all prisoners to receive proper treatment. This is 2013, and to all of you Thai representatives who may hope one day to have your country being recognized in Asia and perhaps in the world as being a leader in terms of human rights. It is important that you start somewhere, and the somewhere is now. You need to do something. Some people die on a daily basis over there that under other circumstances they wouldn't die. Something needs to change. Fighting for the enhancement and the respect of human rights on the planet is not a sin, but indicative of common sense, and for that reason alone, it makes it worth working towards such end. On a final note, I would like to thank you all representatives of the Thai government for your time, as well as for your concern and interest towards the importance of human rights. Although you may not be sure if you can make a difference, be assured that you can if you really sit down and put your mind to it.